So I'm just glad that we got it out of the way, and let's get into some fun stuff. Mm-hmm. Wacky week of first pitches in the league. The Phillies had Ronald McDonald come out and throw the first pitch. Honestly, a little frightening.
Deeply disturbing images.
Very much. Too white-faced.
Yeah.
He just looked like he was powdered. It was a very scary Ron.
Yeah. The hair needed to be bigger or something. He needed to be more cartoonish, and it was just wasn't there.
No.
And he was wearing a normal-sized glove. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, it needs to be huge.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just, are we leaning into like a modern, realistic Ronald McDonald? Because that's not good for the kids.
No. And what was the whole thing? They're just trying to steal that Grimace magic that the Mets had?
See, that's what I think that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So they went to the top of the food chain and got the clown.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just go to Birdie or something.
I'm shocked they didn't go to the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Hamburglar would be stealing strikes, I'll tell you that.
Hey,
come on.
He's been stealing signs his whole game. Get him out of here.
He's just over in the corner banging on a trash can. But so you had that, and then the Mets brought out my boy The Rizzler to throw out a first pitch. And what's really fun is before doing this, I had to explain to you who The Rizzler was.
I had no idea. I thought it was like a Batman villain.
He just goes around the city and just rizzes up the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Inappropriately. That's why Batman's got to stop it.
That's right. Well, he's a child.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that does. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually the crime is on the adult. So it's kind of like The Rizzler's framing him.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because the kid can't go to jail for that.
No.
He's just an innocent bystander or The Rizzler. So I think it's pretty great. The Rizzler has he's clearly not lost his winter coat yet.
Oh, he hasn't? I still haven't seen the video or anything. Is he on the mound? Did they put the child fully on the mound?
He took like 6 steps. I know.
And he's the Rizzler?
He's The Rizzler.
Rizzler. Very sorry.
Yeah, you got to get your Costco universe characters correctly. There's a whole bunch of them. You didn't know about AJ and Big Justice? Look, I just think your brain is in better tact than most people around because you haven't had it fully rotted out yet by this.
Yeah, I never downloaded TikTok, so I'm spared the Rizzler content.
I don't know if spared's the right word.
He seems to be doing just fine without me.
He is, but you need to have your life enlightened by the Riz. But
that's fair.
Anyway, we got both of those guys on the mound. Which one do you think is going to bring more luck to that team this season?
It has to be the Rizzler.
Yeah.
Because Ronald McDonald was terrifying. That probably drove people out of the stands.
They probably had to issue a warning, like, if clowns trigger you,
leave.
Come to the second inning.
Yeah. Roll in late.
Totally fine. Have a couple beers and cheesesteaks in the parking lot.
It's a Phillies game. I'm sure it was an easy sell.
They're doing whippets off of fucking Cheese Whiz cans. Like, I ain't seen no clown.
Now I see all of them.
I just see nothing but the clown. He's scaring me, the clown. Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Rizzler, because the Rizzler is incredible.
Yeah.
And so the Mets were the people who originally captured the Grimace magic and let it ride. So I think they know what they're doing.
And now they're trying to capture the magic of a young child, huh?
Well, when you put it that way, what would you rather have, the capture the magic of a young child or that terrifying clown?
The clown should be captured.
He should.
And taken away.
Yeah. We need to do a whole new look for this one.
Yeah, they need a rebranding and soon.
And very soon, yeah.
Just bigger. Make everything bigger, and then it's a happy, fun clown. He needs shoes that are twice the size and a car that's half the size. Yeah. That's a clown.
That's a clown. And a bunch of them get out of that same car.
Damn right.
I think also it would have helped if he had more characters with him.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you see that group photo of people and they're all together and you're like, oh, there isn't like an ugly one. It's like, yeah, because they're all together. They're all right there. It's the same with the Ronald McDonald. It's like he's right there. If he's by himself, he's terrifying. But if he's with, Grimace and the Hamburglar and Grimace O'Malley, the Irish.
There's an Irish Grimace?
Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
No,
He just came back this year because he got canceled in the 90s for having some very positive statements about the IRA.
I hope that's true.
It is true.
It is true.
Yeah.
So wait, so Irish Grimace can't talk then?
He's not allowed anymore.
They took the mouth away entirely.
They just shut it down. They're like, oh boy, if we're bringing him back, he's sealed. But yeah, you get all those characters together, you're not as terrified of Ronald.
Exactly.
So just him alone is horrifying.
So do you think the Mets are trying to steal the Rizzler's Riz, or just sort of trying to piggyback on it?
I think it's a piggyback. I think it's a rub-off situation.
Oh,
you know,
so
like
they can be rubbing the child now, too.
Okay. God, really painted me into a corner. This isn't good. Look, they just want DeRiz to rub off. Nope, that's even worse. Okay. They want the Rizzler's magic to be spread throughout the team. You know how, like, when you hang out with somebody and it's like, hey, if you hang out with them on a professional or like a level or something, an artistic level, you like hope that you're around them and then like some of them can rub off on you.
It's starting to make sense.
Yeah, that's what Juan Soto needs from DeRizzler.
Yeah, he's got no Riz.
None whatsoever.
No.
I'm glad we covered that.
I am too. I'm glad I now know who the Rizzler is.
I'm really glad.
My life is fuller because of it.
You got to hear some of We Bring the Booms. That's cool. The Rizzler's also a rapper. Very talented.
I could tell by the way he looked.
Yeah, he's like a mix of if you took Talib Kweli and Currency and made him like an 8-year-old boy who likes Black Panther. That's the Rizzler.
It's perfect. Yeah. Can't wait for the first album.
It's really good. It's going to go platinum, probably. It's probably going to get 5 booms out of 5. He doesn't get it because he's not a part of the... Okay.
Yeah. A full 5 booms, you say? Yeah. Holy smoke.
Yeah. Boom. 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 Boom.
I just am picturing him carrying around an empty metal trash can, trying Costco samples, and there's a big boom for how much he likes it. That's a full 4 out of 5 booms right there.
4 out of 5. I hope I don't cut my knuckles this time. Yeah, okay. So, well, now we can move off of it. I think we've
Thank God.
rizzled out here. Yeah. Come on.